for the opening hand here. Definitely not a keepable hand. We only have the one power. It's unfortunate. We got some sweet stuff like Scream, but I mean nothing to actually do. So let's go ahead and redraw this hand. Yeah, this one will have to do the job. It's not bad actually, especially if we can draw a sigil, specifically a shadow sigil. Ooh. I'm gonna bottom the Rendra, even though it is premium. We need more power. We need to draw a sigil. Specifically, a shadow sigil would be best, but you know we run 7, so naturally there's a Rendra underneath my Rendra. Happens more often than I would expect. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to go ahead and strategize here. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of an initiation. Well, yeah. I might be wrong. I should maybe get rid of the Sauropod Wrangler at this stage of the game. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and keep the Observer. Alright, our opponent's playing like a Vodacom combo deck or something like that.
A rare sight indeed.
Yeah. Still gonna say get rid of Rendra. Put this in the bin, or put this into play past turn. Now we'll have the option to just jam a Rendra or Haunting Scream a Rendra. Even though we could draw a crest, I'm thinking there's a chance I want to get rid of the Shadow Sigil. I'm just going to play the Seed of Cunning first. Metodic Wisp. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Metodic Wisp. Play a Haunting Scream on Rendra. Let's go ahead and initiation this Rendra and kill the Sandstorm Titan. Pass the turn. Opponent's just gonna jam some more power. Another Sandstorm Titan. Okay. Use the ability Levitate. Pitch a Primal Sigil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we're supposed to Scream. Run this line back. Maybe I was supposed to kill Combrei Emissary one of those 2 times. We don't do a very good job of attacking through Sandstorm Tide. So it seems relevant to me. Don't do a very good job attacking through a Mystic Ascendant either. Going to Levitate. Scream. Dude is not quite big enough. Going to get the other Observer. do I want to scream that, Rindra? Yeah. Let's do it. Again, that's 3 out of 4.
Easy, big guy.
You've run far enough. This night will be your last. This night will be your last.
Going to just attack the opponent here because we have this levitate to finish the job. The opponent doesn't just clog up the skies here with a great parliament, of course. Sure, how long these graphical glitches will exist with the power. Alright, opponent. Yeah, getting into the auto discard stage, so you can't even cast the Great Parliament. Can kill my flying Rindra, however. But that doesn't matter, because we have this levitate here in hand to finish the deal. Yeah, we're drawing the strategize for turn, but we don't need it. Play this unit. Activate. Not activate, but use the ability and attack. Kill the opponent. They're dead. Nice Vodacon combo. Alright, we'll be back for game 2. Alright, what do we have here? I think this is probably a reasonable keep. Got some slow power. Could use a couple of different cards. Gonna bottom Unburner Reaper. We already have plenty of big units. Probably playing against Fel mid-range or Fel control here. Immediately, it is clear that I am wrong. Go ahead and just cycle the levitate. Going to bottom the Sauropod Wrangler. It's kind of a weak draw, even though we wouldn't mind having something with that effect in play. I don't think that's what we want to actively keep on top of our deck. In a perfect world, we would probably just draw a Sigil here, to be honest. So we can play out Rindra, curve out Rindra into Shadowlands Tyrant, then have the option to scream something later. But unfortunately, we get to do none of those things. That was one of the reasons I bottomed the Sauropod Wrangler.
It's written right here.
Heh. I had a feeling that's how that would work. Whatever unit we play first is probably going to die. Going to play the Shadowlands Tyrant. We have two more cost effective. Rindra would allow us to double draw in a way. The Nightfall trigger, but This is the way we're going to go.
It's all your fault.
Alright. Well, we're gonna do a good job of gaining lots of life here going forward, since the opponent did not deal with our unit. Okay, right on schedule. Gonna go ahead and get another Shadowlands Tyrant in play. Having this effect in the play seems really good. Surprise! Being able to deal 3 damage when we attack, that should help us out quite a bit, I would imagine. I wonder if we'll ever get this ultimate off. Probably not. Wonder how good Void Drummer would be in this deck. Another thing that I talked about with Blackhaven in my Twitch chat while I was streaming when I first saw this deck was, and I believe he brought it up first, was just talking about the idea of playing the Shadow Merchant unit in this list once Set 4 comes out. And that would be pretty hot. You'd probably just play the 4th copy, Haunting Scream, Metodic Wisp, Dark Return, Grasping at Shadows, and man, there was a 4th card. There were a few cards that came to mind, but those are the ones that I can think of right now, just to add more redundancy to the list. Well, that's not bad. You know what? Let's just play another Shadowlands Tyrant. What do we do? 3, 4, 5, 6? I had to craft these cards, all these Shadowlands Tyrants, all 4 of them for this, to play this deck tonight. I think I had a Shadowlands Tyrant at one point. Maybe even 2, but dusted them. But here I am, crafting them just moments before Set 4 is released. Is that a foolish thing to do? Maybe. Yo, this Metodic Wisp is gonna do some work. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure all of these triggers happen at the same time. So we're not going to get any damage in on the face. Gonna hit in. Yeah, you are going to hit Piercing Grief. So you get to trade off with this 6/4 Tyrant. Okay, you get to trade off with 2 of these Tyrants. No. Chooses not to. Well, that's a strange decision if you ask me. Doesn't really matter which one we get. I'll play Rinja past the turn. I'm going to hold the Shadow Sigil for the sake of strategize. Still worth thinning our deck with the Seek Power. I don't think the opponent is ready for this. I don't think they're ready for what we're doing here. They have to see what's going on with this Metodic Whisper. Maybe they think that we're just like jamming, just like brewing ahead of Set 4. There's seems to be a lot of synergy. Just gonna not risk anything, any shenanigans. Seems to be a lot of Radiant and Wisp synergy in Set 4. God. Kill this in response. Give me nothing. 1 damage to an enemy, 4 damage to an enemy, 3 damage to an enemy. This is so awesome. Oh, man. I don't know about y'all, but this is really killer. Alright, fair enough. Looks like the opponent's dead. D-E-D, dead. Cut him up. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Game 3. I don't think we're going to keep this 6-power Nocturnal Observer hand. I'm not sure how much better this hand is. I mean, it is better, obviously, but... Ooh, I like the Crest of Wisdom off the top. And we already have our double primal, double shadow. We need triple shadow. I have faith that we'll just find that on our own. Might be wrong to do that, but I think it's probably fine. Let's play Shadow Sigil, strategize, probably bottom up primal. There's that other shadow. Alright, play out the primal, or put away the primal, pass the turn. Did want to draw, find the way. Yep. Glad it's that, not a twin brood sauropod. That would be less than desirable, I would say. Ooh, looks like the opponent's actually playing Charge Rod. Yep. Hypnotic Wisp pass. Now next turn, assuming we're uninterrupted, we get to play Shadowlands Tyrant. But if this gets torched, we'll get to play Rindra. Debating whether or not we want to use the Levitate. I'm gonna say no. I think it's close. But opponent's not killing our unit, so it's fine. Well, we're probably gonna get vanquished, but let's play Shadowlands Tyrant. We saw in our last game how insane this card is if you know, left untouched. Even then, we have Haunting Screams to draw into with that. Eternal Observer. No. Cycle 11. Play out the Rindra, say go. Getting to the point where might want to go ahead and play this Observer and start discarding power.
On your feet, wanderer.
Weird. The opponent might not be on what I thought they were on. Could just be a standard Ikaria gold value list. Possibly a moment of creation thing. And not a surprise to see a Heart of the Vault. I think the opponent made a mistake. I think they should have attacked with Devoted Theurge, and then if I blocked, shoot it down. Some would say burn it down. Alright, let's give our Rindra Lifesteal and go flying. Play another power, play a 3-cost Shadowlands Tyrant. I'll probably, currently, I guess the plan would be Levitate, give Shadowlands Tyrant flying, poke the Heart of the Vault so that if they want to block Rindra, they trade. This also works. Another Heart of the Vault. That makes sense. Can I draw a Scream? That would be pretty cool. Not quite a Scream. Okay, I'm going to... I think I seek power. Kind of free to do. Probably should have done this first. Here's that scream I wanted. Oh my god. I don't think there's even a reason to play the Observer right now. Take the trade, hell yeah. These Metonic Wisps are actually pretty sweet. I had forgotten previously that they triggered off the opponent's stuff too. Alright, I'll go ahead and play Observer. Activate, puts the opponent to 7. Another Shadowlands Tyrant. Cool. Well, we're just going to discard the Shadow Sigil past the turn. We have the Dark Return to play and react, to pick up the Shadowlands Tyrant. Oh, lord. Oh my lord. 2, 4. And also just shooting the opponent in the face. This flying one is lethal, so there is that. Still lethal. Killer. My lord. This is all just so savage. Alright, the opponent's got nothing. Yeah, and they scoop. They see the writing on the wall. Awesome. We'll be back for game 4. Here we are for game 4. It's an opponent named Black Lotus. This hand is almost sweet. We almost get to play the turn 2 Wisp. Do stuff, but you know, we only have the 1 power, so. And it's also a power with our splash color in it. So let's go ahead and redraw. Yep, here we go. This is a much better hand. Goes without saying, I know. Let's go ahead and play out our splash in case we hit a Wisp or a Sauropod Wrangler off the top.
Draw, mister.
Opponent's playing Skycragro. This might be a little bit more challenging than our other matchups have been, but then again, we also have a ton of lifesteal in our deck. Shadowlands Tyrant only hits enemies, right? So we won't be able to ping a Umbran Reaper that has been hit with a Permafrost. That's fine. Unfortunate, but fine. Alright, so there's so far been nothing but power on top of our deck. Yeah, and the trend continues. We keep bottoming power and then drawing power. This is going south real quick. Opponent has Torch in hand. Yeah, we can't even block
Die with honor.
the Rakano Outlaw. This is one of those examples of the clunkier draws that it is possible for stream decks to have. Yeah, I think we're just dead here, right? 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Alright, well, I guess we'll be back for our 5th and final game. Here we are, game number 5. Can't keep this hand, no primal. Just got triple Dark Return. It's not really doing anything. Alright. Not optimal, but it's start. Need Mystery, Seek Power, Primal Sigil, they go. Well, I think I'm gonna just go get our second Primal. We have a ton of shadow sources in the list, so much easier to hit our third shadow than our second Primal. And also, you know, the other thing with all that is Rindra comes down before Umbran Reaper, and Rindra will, in a way, help us get to the triple shadow.
Rakano's weapons are unmatched.
Nice. Almost tempted to wait until we get to 6 power to play Rindra so we can Rindra initiation. Really hoping we either draw Scream or non-depleted power for Umbran Reaper. Not quite what I had in mind. Not quite. You know what? I'm pretty sure might just be better to return our Rindra. Could be wrong. This one's thinking. They definitely have at least one torch in hand. This will be a bummer if they have two.
This night will be your last.
I don't think the line was Nocturnal Observer initiation for that same reason of a torch. Opponent doesn't have plates, so that's good. They only attack with one, we don't take the bait.
For those who cannot.
Hero of the people. Oh my god, that's a lot of initiations. This card scares me. This is the guaranteed damage. Finest Hour and Torch. I mean, this is not great.
A rare sight indeed.
Definitely get rid of one of these Reapers. Play the Crest. Now we'll be able to play Rindra and activate. Same turn. Man. We don't have a Scream. And at this point I'd rather get the Rindra back anyway. So let's just bottom the Sauropod. It's gonna be kind of a bummer to do this whole video and not Scream Umbran Reaper though. That's like the big beatdown damages, right? I'm actually going to get rid of the Strategize. That might be worse than getting rid of the Crest.
This night will be your last.
I kind of just want the card the free, you know, card filtering this turn for next turn. But could be wrong. Yeah. Falcon Forcer, that's too bad. I think the opponent probably should have done that on the Rindra, to be honest. I think I just do this. And I think I hold the Crest. Discard to the next Nocturnal Observer. Would have been nice to have a Wisp in play. What?
Or be cut down.
What is with these For Kano aggro players on ladder, playing big Ikaria in their decks. It's not right.
A rare sight indeed.
Oh, gotta find a Scream. Didn't. So we get to go to Chumpsville. Hopefully the opponent doesn't draw their +5 thing. Block. Jump. Go to 5. Augmented form for lethal. Wow, this guy's on a this opponent's on a whole nother level. Well, hey, that's a pretty sweet way to die. Did not see that coming. Wow. All right, looks like we went 3-2 with the list. Not bad, not bad. Go ahead and look at the deck some more here. Yeah, the we got one pack, one chest that upgraded when we were playing there. Yeah, so yeah, went 3-2. It's like we went 12 turns with that game, that Unilist control game I was talking about earlier. But yeah, and here is Blackhaven, rank 1. Currently, last I knew, he was playing this deck. Not how he got there, once again. But yeah, so this deck was pretty fun. We did not get to scream out a Umbran Reaper, but got to see how a lot of the things here, a lot of really cool, really neat interactions, for sure, with the cost reduction. Never have thought about doing this before. I'm sure a handful of people have tried it before, but not me. Yeah, so yeah, one thing to try after set 4 comes out if you want to try this list, be -1 Wisp, Dark Return, Haunting Scream, and Grasping at Shadows, or even maybe you don't get rid of the Grasping at the Shadows and you just get rid of like a Levitate or whatever, a card that you don't actually just want to put another copy of in your deck. But for ease of argument here, we'll just do it like this. And cut those 4 cards, add in for the Shadow Merchant, I can't remember its name off the top of my head, and put one of each of those cards in the market, as well as a card that was just spoiled, I believe earlier today at the time of recording. What's it called? Soulbringer. It's a 4-cast, 4/3 Radiant unit, double Shadow influence. Summon, play a Wisp from your Void. Tribute, play 2 Wisp from your Void instead. That might not be good enough, but that was one idea. It doesn't hit these, but it hits those, and those. Good alt again. I don't know, just something to think about. There's probably better options. Maybe just Magenta Wisp would be better in the new set. Lot of options. Maybe a Cabal tactic, or more so a Cabal standard. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back next week, next Wednesday, with another fantastic video for all of you. Then have a good one. Take care, and remember, don't die.